the winepress alone,
Okay.
and of the people. Oh, he's gonna do the one.
Yeah.
So like a slide.
Yeah, that's right. The scripture tells you, you know.
And of the people there was none with me,
Yep.
for I will tread them in mine anger.
Stop there. The Lord said he was tread them in his anger. That's how the Lord is going to tread them, in his anger. In his anger. So the Lord is really angry at this whole kingdom.
At Esau.
That's why the scripture also in the book of Amos, behold, the eyes of the Lord's power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying, saving, I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
Malachi.
You see?
Also, Malachi chapter 3 verse
Yeah.
6 also. What does talk about? I will not utterly destroy.
I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Which we are the house of Jacob. And the Lord,
I change not. Therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed.
That's
that
right.
is it.
No, but read on. Like, yep.
Verse 3. I have trodden the winepress. Verse 3. Yeah. I have trodden the winepress alone, and the people there was, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in my anger.
Yeah, the Lord is going to tread you heathens and all your other nations in his anger.
And tremble them in my fury.
And in his fury. So when the Lord is going to come back, he's actually going to shoot laser beams out of those chariots. And that's what Ezra saw. Because in the book of Ezra it says, we're going to get to that later. The Lord is going to destroy a lot of people when he's coming back. So where's all that love? Where's that love doctrine? The Lord is going to show love for who? For the elect, when he's saving them. Because the Lord is actually going to command his angels to gather the elect. You know?
From the tears.
God, that's right.
In my anger, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
Read that again. Read that again.
And trample them. Wait a minute. And for I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury.
God.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments. Read on.
And I will slay, and I will stain all my raiment.
God.
For the day of vengeance.
You hear what this the Lord speaking, man. This really the spirit of the Lord being upon Isaiah when he wrote this, but this is the Lord speaking. That's the Lord who's speaking, man. The scriptures.
For the day of vengeance is in my heart,
Come.
and the year of my redeemed is come.
Come. For the day of vengeance.
For the day of
in
my
his heart.
redeemed is come.
Now, real quick, give me the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter. It's verse. Or no, let's go to the Apocrypha. Let's go to the Apocrypha. Second Ezra is the 13th chapter. Because now we're going to read the vision of Ezra. Because Ezra saw him. The prophet Daniel, Isaiah. Those prophets, they saw they you know, in a vision. Ezra saw him. Daniel saw him in a vision. Coming back. You know? Which is a great thing to see, man. Which we're living in that time. We're living in those latter times. How do we know that? By the parable of the fig tree, which the Lord spoke, which I just read. Matthew 24th chapter, verse 32. The Lord spoke about the parable of the fig tree. You know? And we're living in those times, man. It's really close, man. These people actually thinking I'm going to go to school, get a college degree, doing this and that. Nigga, fuck you, man. Do you not know that the Most High is going to fulfill prophecy? Do you not know that we're living in the latter days? You see? Do you not know that the so-called white man wants to implement a chip, a RFID? You people are not concerned with that. You people are not concerned with that. But you don't have to, man. You are going to be concerned with a lot of things in the day, in that time. You are going to be concerned with famine.
Food.
With famine.
Food.
With destruction.
Plagues.
You know, it's maybe somebody runs into your house and shoot you or kill you just for the food you have in your house. That's the perilous times that we're living in, and that's coming. How do we know that? Because it's written in the scriptures. It's written in the scriptures. Second Ezra, the 13th chapter, verse 1.
Second Ezra.
Genesis chapter 13. Verse 1. Because those people are not concerned with that, man. They're really not concerned.
Second Ezra 13 and 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night.
So there was the prophet Ezra, which he also is a great man, and he dreamed a dream in the night, man. And that's how the Lord speaks. He speaks to you in a dream. That's in the book of Job. You see? And that's in the book of Job. That's how the Most High do. He speaks to his prophets in dreams. You know? Read on.
Verse 2. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof.
Yep.
And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
Now stop there. So Ezra, he saw a man that waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. That man that he saw was the Lord. The thousands of heaven that he saw, that were all the angels that was with him. All the angels that was with the Lord. Those are the thousands of heaven. Read on.
The thousands of heaven.
Yep.
And when he turned his countenance to look,
When he turned his countenance to look, read on.
all the things trembled that were seen under him.
All the things trembled that was seen under him. And that's what's going to happen when the Lord is coming back. A lot of things are going to tremble, they are going to shake, they are going to be destroyed.
A lot of people.
Destruction.
Even the buildings are going to tremble.
That's right.
The trees.
A lot
They're
of
gonna get
things
destroyed.
and you people are going to tremble too, man. You are going to shit in your pants. You're going to pee in your pants.
Even shit. Cause should be
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, even we are going to be afraid of that day.
in a spaceship or cozy.
Even
And
we are
afraid.
going to be afraid when you see those chariots, man. So if so
Now when we see the chariots, when we are in the chariots looking down, that's when we're gonna be scared of the wrath of the Most High.
but because
praise the Most High at the same
because the
time.
Lord is coming with His great strength and a great glory, with the great strength, man. And in that day, the pride of the so-called white man is going to be laid down. That's what it says in the book of Malachi, the 4th chapter. And I will lay down the haughtiness, the pride,
Of the terrible.
haughtiness of the terrible and of the pride. That's the so-called white man, because he's so pride,
And terrible.
he's so proud. He's never think he's going down. He thinks actually his kingdom is going to go on forever, man. Is you crazy? Is you crazy, man? This kingdom is going down. This so-called white man's kingdom is going down. And I like to say it because you so-called white people, you laugh at us, you scorn at us, you mock us, you mock our people, you mock the Native American Indians by taking them over.
Wait a minute.
Fuck you people, man.
Okay, I got something to say about that. I just saw this dude yesterday. His name is Colbert. He's just like Jon Stewart, The Daily Show. His show is Colbert, something with Colbert, bro, Goldberg or something. Something with Colbert. But anyway, they was making jokes about the Native Americans and about he's a stand-up comedian type of guy, like Daily Motion, right? Jon Stewart, just like him. But his name is Colbert. I forgot his first name, or maybe Colbert is his first name, or maybe his last name. I don't care. But anyway, he was making jokes talking about. He put it on screen talking about, sorry for the blankets, Native Americans. Sorry for the blankets.
Yeah, that's right.
He was, and the crowd was just fucking going ballistic. They was laughing and shit.
Yeah, that's so
I was
white
like,
man.
yo, Esau, you actually, that was funny.
Being the devil that he is, and they fucking spirits is devils, man.
And they laughing about that shit.
That's right.
They made comments about they apologized to the Native Americans, talking about to the Gadites, talking about, but they said Native Americans. They talked about sorry for the blankets that we gave you.
Yeah.
And that was a skit. That was a joke.
Can I say,
and the people was fucking laughing. The crowd was going ballistic. They was stomping their feet like fucking bitches.
And those white people are devil because they know the Native Americans are Israelites. Because they showed it even on the news. I saw a video, a short clip on YouTube, which they saw an artifact which they dig up from the ground, and they saw letters in it inscribed, but they couldn't read it. Then they put it in the lab. 10 years later, a few years later, a man took it out and he said, maybe I can find out the
Find out what it is. It's
yeah,
good.
maybe I can find out what it is. They turned it around and it was the Paleo Hebrew, and that was on the news. And this white man, he was astonished. He was astonished
They at least already
because
know
the
it.
people, the Native Americans, are who? They are Israelites, the tribe of Gad. The scriptures say
And Reuben.
Gad is a troop, but the troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. That's what it speaks about. Because if you see the Native Americans, they row in troops. They are like a warrior tribe on horses. That's, you know, with the paint in their faces.
Because Esau, you know how Esau used to fight back in the days? All that guerrilla tactics and techniques, they got it from Gad.
That's right.
Snipering around in the bushes,
They
laying
even
in the
have
bushes.
helicopters that they nailed after.
Apache,
them.
Apache, yeah, Apache.
Yeah.
They got things in the they're snipering around in the bushes, hiding and shit, cutting your neck without you even seeing. You know how that game Metal Gear, Snake comes from behind, chops you in your neck or something like that, and you die without even knowing what got you. You just dead. But anyway, white people couldn't fight. You know how we know that? Because back in the civil wars, you know how they used to fight? One army stands on the other side, and the other army stands on the other side.
With the
and
dumb strategy. They just kill each other.
and they just go at it with each
With the
other.
dumb strategy.
That's how Esau
Yeah.
fights.
They,
Real stupid.
They used to fight with the muskets with one bullet.
Yeah, right?
Then when they shoot it, then they reload it for about a minute. They put the powder in it with one bullet. That's how they do with the musket. That's stupid.
That's how
being
he
on the
fight.
end just shooting
Look,
each other.
look, that's how he
Yeah.
fought. That's how he fought.
That's
but
stupid.
after, when he encountered Gadites, and the Gadites started to teach him, then he started to come real sneaky, land on the ground, coming from behind you, coming from the side and stuff like that. They never used to do that. They always used to stand in front of each other. Now how stupid is that shit?
You can fight like that. And that's why too.
And I got that from the brother from GMS too. He said it, so I'll repeat what he said.
And that's why too, when a lot of you French, Spanish and English came to the shores of America, the Ghettos, they were slaughtering them. You know, with tactics, man. They show you that in the movie called The Last of the Mohicans. You had the troop of English, and they was walking through the forest. Then what happened? You had them Ghettos, they came up at the side and started killing every one of them.
In de tijd sneller, man.
You know?
Bij jou gaat de tijd langzaam, man.
Okay, but that's the thing what I wanted to say. Huh? Okay, Saka. So that's the thing what I want to say. The scriptures say God is a troop, but the troop shall overcome you. But we go,
Genesis.
you know, we are just going to go back to the scriptures. What we was reading, that's Ezra, the 13th chapter. That's the thing that I wanted to say, because you know there's a lot of breakdowns upon the kingdom of Judah, who Judah, Benjamin, and Levi is, but also upon the northern tribes, upon the Latino tribes. There's a lot of breakdowns, because those are really our brethren.
Yeah.
You know, and that thing need to come out more. That's why you have the elders. I saw a video of Elder Arimla and the other elder. The other elder.
Ephraimite. Yeah, the other Ephraimite.
I thought he was from Gad, tribe of Gad or tribe of Reuben.
Okay.
But I forgot his name.
Yeah.
And they was showing evidence that they are really Israelites. You know?
Yeah. Verse 4. And whensoever his voice, wait a minute. Verse 3. And I beheld, and lo, the man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled there that were seen under him.
And that man is the Lord.
And whom, verse 4, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice.
It says, all they burned that heard his voice.
Like as the earth faileth when it faileth when it feeleth the fire.
We done?
And whensoever the verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number.
Yeah, so it says there was gathered a multitude of men out of number. Now that multitude that is speaking about is speaking about all those other nations, because I thought it was it was a few decades ago. Yeah, the president called his name was Reagan, which he said there can be a threat from outside, and if it's coming, we need to put our differences aside.
He was talking about the Lord and His angels.
We need to put our differences aside and fight against those angelic forces.
He didn't say angelic.
You know,
He said
I don't know what he said. You know,
he said aliens.
but really, what he meant was, really what he was doing. He was preparing the people for the coming of the Lord.
Because
those elites, they know that. They know that.
They used to see the chariots of Israel all the time.
And they
the
know
military.
that. If you see, you have those programs called NASA. They have them cameras in space, and they actually see shining objects moving, and they move. They move like they live, like a real object, and it's not a stop. That's the chariots in the space.
I saw documents of serpents flying in the air.
Yeah.
Real serpents, serpent-like things. But those are just I don't know what it is, but the Most High has powerful things swimming around in space, man. Don't forget, don't think the Most High ain't all that powerful. But verse 5. And after this I behold, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number.
So that multitude of men is all those other nations that's going to fight against the Lord. Also in the movies, I thought it was Judgment Day with Will Smith. They show you that. You know, read on.
From the four winds of the heaven to subdue the men that came out of the sea.
And that's what they're going to do. They want to subdue the Lord. Psalms, the 2nd chapter, speaks about that. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The rulers and the kings of the earth set themselves up against the Son of the Most High and against His anointed. You can't do that, man. Because when the Lord is coming back, He's still going to win. He's going to beat your asses up, man. Because the military that you have cannot compete against the angelic forces and the angels of the Most High.
They're gonna try to.
That's why it was written in Revelation, the 12th chapter. I'm gonna get it real quick. This is Revelation chapter, because a lot of people don't even know what it speaks about. Revelation chapter 12 verse 7. This is a prophecy which is going to happen. It says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Now when it speaks about Michael and his angels, that's really those chariots, the angels of the Most High.
And the dragon.
When it speaks about the dragon, that's neither. That's the so-called white man. With the lands as Holland, France, Germany, England, Switzerland, Spain, Portugal,
Italy,
America, Canada, all those motherfuckers.
Australia.
All those motherfuckers. That's what it speaks about the dragon, and his angels fought against them. But look what it says. And prevailed not. So you so-called white people, you are not going to prevail. That's written in the scriptures.
Ordained already.
Neither was there place found in heaven, neither was place found anymore in heaven. And the great dragon, so the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. That's what's going to happen. So you white people, you are going to lose when the Lord is coming back in the ships. Because you people think you have a military, you think you're so mighty. You're not mighty, man. You're not mighty, man. You know what's going to be mighty when the Lord is coming back?
A mighty faggot.
When the Lord gives His